KOB4 News at 6.
And we're going to get to that, but we start with the wildfire that is putting people in danger and causing people to evacuate. Look at all this smoke. A lot of people have seen this today. This fire is in northern New Mexico. Fire officials say it's threatening people and property right now. A lot to get to tonight, but we start with the new development in that shooting yesterday at this chaotic scene in a crowd at a protest in Espanola where one person was shot. Lots of video showed the suspect. He's there in that turquoise sweatshirt. And today he was in court before a judge. 23-year-old Ryan Martinez had a lot to say. All right, we're continuing our coverage here with Felice Romero. Felice, video of this shooting very clearly shows this suspect Martinez in a struggle with protesters and then firing one shot. But it does lead to the question, does Martinez have a self-defense claim here? We are now seeing video of these tense moments. Bernalillo County deputies here are saving a woman who collapsed. This was at a concert at Isleta Amphitheater in May. Big plans are moving forward that could change Balloon Fiesta Park forever. City officials, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Balloon Fiesta is officially underway. Look at the sights here on day one. Beautiful. The green flag went up, hundreds of balloons got up in the air. Everyone was happy at Balloon Fiesta Park. Hey, the wind didn't derail the first day of our state's biggest party. We got these picturesque sights back for planning a wedding can be stressful enough as it is. And when the date is set, you have the cake, the dress, the photographer. What do you do when a crucial vendor doesn't pull through? Alika Medina shows us how multiple couples in our state reacted when it happened to them. Meteorologist Brandon Richards is with us. Brandon, when is it going to cool down? How far into September do we have to get? One of its kind indoor wellness pool. Outdoor pool, Felice, sounds pretty good on any day coming up this week. Beautiful weather today in Albuquerque. Want to get to meteorologist Brandon Richards. Brandon, it's kind of feeling like the end of summer today for us. Want to get to breaking news in Albuquerque. We are seeing police activity in Nob Hill on Central. We know police responded to a call for a shooting here. Our crew just got to the scene to show us this. According to a UNM alert, police went to the Lobo Theater, and UNM says APD has one person in custody. At first glance, most would never know this man is not a Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputy. With the gun and the clothes, 27-year-old Rico Dukes fooled a lot of people. Thank you for joining us tonight at 6. Today, that man is learning the price for that. This is a chilling picture as we see it's driving past the truck belonging to the victims. 11-year-old Froilan Villegas loved horses, wanted to be a horse trainer. According to the documents, he asked his family if they could leave that game early because he wanted to train horses the next morning with his dad. Rocky here now holds the title for the longest tongue on a look at that thing. Oh, break out the jar of peanut butter, right?
Yeah, right.
Go at it.
Drink beer, watch football.
If drinking beer and watching football is where the bar is for 2023, I'm going to have a great year. Top performers. You lost me at deadlifts.
Well, you don't like deadlifts?
I think younger me 10 years ago was all about it. My lower back, not so much. These killings shocked people in Albuquerque and across the world. The FBI was involved, and many were terrified that there would be more deaths until police arrested their lead suspect, then 51-year-old Muhammad Saeed. Investigators say Saeed planned out the murders, hunting the victims. Before I became a parent, I underestimated how cool it would be to dress my little guy up in cute outfits like that.
Really?
It's endless fun.
Well, you're definitely going to need...
But first, the holiday rush is on. There are 3 days left until Christmas, and people are crowding roads and airports right now all over the country and all over our state.
You're watching KOB4 News at 5.
We start here at 5 o'clock with the bizarre crash last night. It ended with the man allegedly throwing a knife at officers. Thankfully, police say everyone is okay. Santa Fe police say they arrested Irving Valverde, and he's facing a lot of charges. Tamara Lopez is following these developments for us. Tamara, an Albuquerque police officer shows up to a store and recognizes the suspect from surveillance.
Yeah, Tommy, right away.
We're just a few days away from the new year. Maybe you have some New Year's resolutions. One popular one is to get in shape, and it can be a challenge to stick to those goals. It certainly has been for me. A recent study from Planet Fitness shows 91% of New Year's resolutions have something to do with fitness. But 40% of Americans just give up at some point. If you want to avoid the post-resolution grind,
KOB4 Night Beat.
First tonight, we have breaking news. Albuquerque police say officers were involved in a shooting, and we just got more details. We also just got video of the scene from our crew there. We want to show that to you now. This is on Central. It is east of Louisiana. It is close to Pennsylvania. It's in the area of Adam Food Market. A lot going on. Thank you, Brandon. This end of the year holiday travel period is shaping up to be the second busiest one since AAA started tracking holiday travel. That was in the year 2000. The forecast remains the same for this year. More than 115 million people are expected to travel 50 miles or more during this 10-day period that includes New Year's. Break in the snow to be short-lived. That's right, more snow is on the way, and meteorologist Brandon Richards is here with us to walk us through this. Brandon, when is this next storm going to hit us?
Well, it begins overnight for the Four Corners.
This morning, dozens of people in Albuquerque did something that many of us would pay not to do, a polar plunge. It was the city's 4th annual event for a good cause, and Monica Logroño shows us how it all went. It's been a year since a drug trafficker killed state police officer Darian Jarrett, and now we're here. Some of these fans have been here for more than 9 hours here at Isotopes Park ahead of this game. It's a special night. You mentioned that people live nearby. There's an apartment complex right next to the Bosque School. There's a shopping center that I'm staring at, and a lot of people have been worried now for hours about just what might happen tonight. And I'm actually standing in the spot where family members say police found his body here on Cornell. His brother says that there is a huge sigh of relief tonight after this judge's decision. From him, from his family, from everyone in the Muslim community. So you're having a good time? Oh, hey, yeah. The 5th most obscenity-filled city in the nation. Don't hold back.
Well, yeah, of course we. Something about you, Tommy, with a microphone that just has people let loose.
They open up.
They do.
Mm-hmm. These things are pretty good. Have you had them recently?
I'm just glad that you got yourself a box.
Yeah, good morning, guys. That's right. Today's flight is another step in that direction. Spaceport America is just behind me here as we see this beautiful sunrise in southern New Mexico. That's where it will all take place, and they'll be using an aircraft similar to one that you can see here over my shoulder. There's a lot of excitement here. This is an emotional time for everyone who works here, and this is the first time that we are going to be here in person to see a space tourism flight here from Spaceport America. I want to show you what we saw yesterday. We got a behind-the-scenes tour of the state-of-the-art facilities here. Got to see the flight simulator, the one that the pilots use. It is very realistic. We had to step away. We were getting dizzy just looking at that. And we saw mission control, the extra sets of eyes to make sure that everything is running smoothly today. This is the first time regular folks like you and me, civilian passengers, are going up.
Eventually, alarm would go off. It feels like we're at the turning point of a new age of space travel.
2, 1, release.
Virgin Galactic is making use of the hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars that went into the spaceport here. Economic experts say the industry could have a positive impact on New Mexico, including a nearby Truth or Consequences, especially in the coming years. Ticket prices for these are now at almost $500 million. The goal is to do hundreds each year and to let the public watch. This flight should be about a 90-minute flight. There will be about 3 minutes of weightlessness for these passengers. Everyone is really excited this morning. We're excited to see it. We will show you how everything goes in our evening newscast tonight. Back to you.
That was before all this snow started that you're in.
Yeah, exactly, Tessa. And Eddie just referred to me as a snowman. That's a pretty good description right now. The snow is really starting to pick up. The temperatures are dropping. The wind is just whipping right toward me right now. And these conditions are as we have forecasted here tonight. We are in Cedillo Hill. We have moved a little bit east. And behind me here on I-40 is where officials say that crash happened. Bernalillo County deputies say that multiple vehicles were involved in I-40 eastbound and emergency crews had to come out here. I want to show you what we've been seeing tonight from KOB4's Roadrunner. Again, the snow coming down here as you've been seeing here and all over the East Mountains. BCSO are calling these conditions extreme ice and snow conditions. They want people to be careful tonight. As Eddie has forecasted, the snow is picking up and it could provide some worries come the Monday morning commute tomorrow, especially as you go even further east on I-40. And again, it's worth noting too that while it's cold tonight, we are expecting it to get even colder tomorrow and into Tuesday. And if my scarf here is any indication with all the snow falling, it is worth heeding these warnings from local officials and to not go out if you don't have to, and be cautious if you do.
Your scarf, your scarf, your earmuffs, your hair. Tommy, you and Paul get back in the car, head home, and be careful out there. All right, thanks so much.